Human beings do not seek pleasure and avoid pleasure. What human beings want, whatever the smallest organism wants, is an increase of power. Since the beginning of life on earth, humans and other animals have craved for power because an increase of power gives you leverage over others. And in this video, you are going to learn some important tools on how to become more powerful in the social world. So listen to me, human. Get rid of all the distractions right away and pay attention to what I'm going to say. 3 suggestions. Number 1. Stay mysterious. Stop being an open book and always have some sort of mystery around you. Stop blabbering about your life here and there unnecessarily, because you always end up saying more and then later you regret. That's garbage. Moreover, people can use your own words against you in the future. Remember, human tongue is a beast only a few can master. So instead of you speaking all the time in order to impress, you need to learn how to ask powerful questions. Let others speak more. You give complete attention to their talk, and this gives you a chance to observe them carefully. Their body language, their choice of words, and their eyes. This gives you a chance to see through their masks, and this gives you a chance to dominate. Robert Greene rightly suggests in his book, The 48 Laws of Power. Power is a social game. To learn and master it, you must develop the ability to study and understand people. To be a master player, you must also be a master psychologist. Number 2. Don't get influenced easily. Don't be led astray by the trappings of wealth or status. People around you will try their best to influence you with their money, status, and power. Listen to me, human. Whoever influences you holds power over you. Don't just keep giving away your power. Always remember, these people are all too human just like you, and full of flaws, weaknesses, and doubts. Diogenes the Cynic wrote about this, that many high-status individuals are in reality sheep with golden fleeces, and this insight will increase your confidence and power potential whenever in the presence of such people. Remember, sheep with golden fleeces. Number 3. Protect yourself from psychopaths. For even those you trust most unconditionally are capable of deceiving, cheating, or backstabbing you. Both Jesus and Julius Caesar, as 2 of many famous examples, were blindsided and betrayed by their closest of friends. Renowned forensic psychologist Robert Hare, who has dedicated his career to understanding the psychopathic mind, and as he explains, psychopaths show a stunning lack of concern for the devastating effects their actions have on others. What makes psychopaths different from all others is the remarkable ease with which they lie, the pervasiveness of their deception, and the callousness with which they carry it out. Everyone, including the experts, can be taken in. Listen, beware of psychopaths around you. And in the modern world, some of the more intelligent psychopaths gravitate to positions in politics, finance, or the corporate realm, where they are able to manipulate, control, and exploit entire segments of society, including you. Robert further explains, Not all psychopaths are in prison. Some are in the boardroom. Psychopaths are social predators, and like all predators, they are looking for feeding grounds. Wherever you get power, prestige, and money, you will find them. In fact, Robert called these psychopaths snakes in suits. Often these snakes are master actors who are masters of camouflage. They put on a front of a kindliness, promote their philanthropic ventures, and speak of desires to help mankind. Don't just keep believing them. All the while they make insane amount of money pushing products which harm bodies and destroy minds. Or under the guise of the greater good, they institute rules, laws, and mandates which rob people of their freedom, wealth, and dignity, ultimately rendering them depressed, destitute, and dependent on big corporations, big pharma, big banks, and big government. So, what can be the possible solution to keep a check on these psychopaths and to maintain your power in a world increasingly owned and controlled by these snakes? Listen, you need to cultivate a sixth sense that enables you to see through their benevolent camouflage, and this sixth sense can be cultivated by becoming more aware of the reality of human evil and learning about your own dark side and the evil that lies in your own psyche. As Mary explains in her book, The Interpretation of Fairy Tales, people who do not know enough about their own shadow and their own dark side, they are most likely to fall victim to these evil influences, these snakes in the suits. If one knows about the evil possibilities within oneself, then one develops a kind of second sight or capacity for getting a whiff of the same thing in other people. The only way is to develop a sixth sense and better understanding so that you don't walk through life like a well-brought-up fool, cheated and lied to, and stolen from at every corner. Listen, you have a dark side, so do the people sitting in powerful positions, and this dark side is capable of doing much harm. In the modern world, if you need to stay powerful, you need to develop a sixth sense, and you need to create a protective shield around you to stay powerful. Listen to me, human. You need will to power. I, the Supermensch, signing off.